We're all together today. Together to order for Tuesday, May 4th, 2021. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we have one item on the agenda. As you know, the charter requires the Board of Finance to establish the mill rate no later than 15 days after the budget is adopted at referendum by the town of Bethel. And there is a big issue pending in as much as the town of Bethel is going to receive, when you add up all the money, and this is not including the Board of Education funds, but between the direct allocation to the town of Bethel and what would have normally been allocated through county government, which will come to the town, we will receive a total of $5.7 million over the next 2 years. Now, the problem is that we are expecting guidance from the U.S. Treasury Department on what those funds may be used for and what they may not be used for. And we're up against the deadline, for establishing the mill rate. So the governor did issue an order about a month ago. It actually has been issuing orders quite a bit lately, but under the provision of Executive Order 10 E like Edward -2 H like Henry, boards of selectmen in towns that have town meeting form of government may alter the budget timeline to accommodate unknown factors such as this. So I am going to put a motion on the floor at the request of the Board of Finance so that they have time to evaluate the incoming money and perhaps, if allowed, soften the blow to taxpayers and reduce the tax rate, or at least reduce the increase in taxes, which may or may not be allowed. But I'm going to put a motion on the floor that we move the date of establishing the mill rate to no later than Monday, May 24th, 2021, under the provision of EO 10E2H. Is there a second? Okay, second by Paul. Is there any discussion?
Matt, just one question. This money, I'm probably as confused as everybody else. Is it only, I've read that, is it only related to COVID type expenses that the town incurred? Or can we use this for special projects, like whether it's roads or whatever?
That is exactly the information that we're waiting to find out. We are told, and not officially told, but I guess I'd call it the backroom information that's coming to us indicates that the money cannot be used to lower taxes. It cannot be used to pay pensions, but it can be used for economic development as well as offsetting COVID-related expenses that are not reimbursable by FEMA. It can also be used to fill in revenue that the town did not accrue due to the pandemic. And a good example of that would be the revenue that we would normally get from park and rec programs and senior center programs. It could also include revenue that we did not get when the interest rates fell, which was a direct result of COVID. But again, we don't know the definitive answer to those until Treasury gives us that information and releases it nationally. And we want to make sure our Board of Finance has time to digest some of that information so they're making a good decision.
Okay, good. So basically we're going to transfer it over to Bob Manfredo. All right.
And look, thank you. I think it's, to Matt's point, it's the right thing to do. It's the best thing for the Bethel taxpayers.
I agree with you. So we have a motion on the floor here, Matt. So we were just going to vote on it and pass it on to Board of Finance.
All right. So we have a motion on the floor to move the final date for setting the mill rate to Monday, May 24th. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. That carries. It's a unanimous vote. So Bob, you're it.
Good deal. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All right, those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right.